Hey Fazfans, it's me, your good friend Xantorm. Let's get this party started. About a month ago, I gathered evidence to prove that our good old popcorn-eating purple man Michael Afton survived FNAF 6. In the large office on your way to the loading docks, I found a purple piece of paper that reads, "Meeting with Smith at 5 p.m. Does the name Smith ring a bell? Well, after you beat the custom night in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you receive a pink slip with the name Fritz Smith, who's presumably known as Michael Afton. I also found the same note in the security room where Freddy tells you to vent. One significant piece of evidence is hidden inside of Special Deliveries game files. Looking at this screenshot taken by a Reddit user, there are a few details that are worth pointing out. Alert to M. Afton is an alert sent to Mike, but we don't know who is alerting him. This email makes it clear that Michael works for Fazfans Entertainment too. In the true ending in Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, there is a cutscene after Henry's long speech where you get the certificate of completion. This could either be directed towards the player or to Michael. Tell me, why the heck would Fazfans Entertainment give a dead body a certificate and tell them that they don't need to return to work next week? I guess you could say this is where your story ends. It's Scott's way of telling us to be continued. Recently, a YouTuber named Defender discovered footprints in the Monty Gator Golf lobby. He mentioned Michael and suggested that he might be the person who left those footprints. The only human in the franchise who's barefoot is Michael after he was scooped by the scooper in Sister Location. After he beat a challenge on hard mode in Sister Location Custom Night, it will trigger a new cutscene of Michael walking happily in his neighborhood. At the end of the final cutscene when he's fully purple, Ennard leaves his body and enters the sewers. After Mike comes back to life, Circus Baby repeatedly tells Mike that he won't die.
You won't die.
Another reference to Michael can be found in the utility tunnels. Use the Fazcam from Gator Golf to access the room from Sister Location, where we watch The Immortal and the Restless. In this room, there is popcorn, exotic butters, the CD player, and a TV playing Freddy and Friends. Someone has to be hiding in that room, but who could it be? Well, my answer would be Michael. If you choose to go through the Superstar Arcade, which leads you to the prize counter security area, there is a whiteboard with some drawings and a grocery list that is full of butters near the prize counter security office. This is clearly a reference to exotic butters from Sister Location. Earlier, I told you guys about the meeting with Smith at 5 p.m. note and how Smith is short for Fritz Smith. Why would Michael need to schedule a meeting with employees, and why didn't he write his real name instead? First off, I think the reason why he wrote Smith is to keep it anonymous. The meeting at 5 p.m. could have been scheduled by Mike to warn employees about what's really going on in the Pizzaplex. He's on the sidelines trying to save children and employees. Let's take a look at the hidden Sister Location room. We know this room belongs to Mike because in Sister Location, after each night, he watches Immortal and the Restless with popcorn. Remember the secret wall code? There's one line that tells us what Gregory did in the game. Dodge, duck, flash, shoot, crawl, run, crush the vile band. Coincidence? I think not. We know that Michael was the person who wrote that code. We know that Mike has a history of tampering with the animatronics. What if Michael and Gregory were forming a plan to crush the vile band and the entire Pizzaplex before the whole GGY situation? It would make sense if it happened before GGY, because after this situation, Gregory loses his self-consciousness a little bit and loses some of his memories. That could be the reason why he doesn't say anything when we enter the secret room. When Gregory finds the upgrade blueprints and parts in service, he remembers the plan and goes on to destroy the vile band to upgrade his friend. Remember those footprints I mentioned earlier? Those might connect with the duffel bag message titled Torn Paper. It reads, "It is there, but you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key." I think Mike wrote that note. To enter the secret room, you must go to Monty Gator Golf to find the Fazcam. Michael had to go to Monty's golf course to find the key to the room, which explains the footprints in the Gator Golf lobby. Glamrock Freddy cannot be possessed by Michael. Here's why. In the Afton fight, Freddy's eyes turn purple, not because he's Mike, but because William is taking control over the animatronic. You're probably gonna say, wouldn't his eyes be red then? Well, no. In the encyclopedia, we learned that Vanessa was the individual who hacked into the other animatronics, so technically, Glamrock Freddy was the only animatronic in the game who was taken over by William for a short period of time. So we have the evidence, and we connected them together. Let's see what we could come up with. Michael survived the flames in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. Years later, Fazbear Entertainment was revived by a greedy Mr. Burrows. At the time Fazbear's Funtime service was released to the public, Michael was hired as an employee in Fazbear Entertainment. It's unclear which department he works in. Sometime after the Pizzaplex grand opening, Michael decided to get a job there as a janitor to spy. He changes his name to Fred Smith to keep his identity anonymous. In the utility tunnels, he finds a dead end, but he feels like something lies behind the wall. He's alone in the dark, and he goes on to find the key. The key was in Monty Gator Golf. It was the Fazcam. He leaves footprints in the golf lobby and heads back to the room. The room was nostalgic, but it also brought back memories that Michael could never forget. It was the room where he watched Immortal and the Restless after surviving his nights in Circus Baby's entertainment and rentals. He met this smart child named Gregory, who looked a bit like his younger brother Evan. Michael and Gregory form a plan to destroy the Pizzaplex. Michael wrote a code on his wall only he and Gregory will understand. After some time, William Afton starts controlling Gregory. Mike and Gregory are split apart for a while. Mike decides to go around the Pizzaplex to schedule a meeting at 5 p.m. to warn employees about GGY, or Gregory. William stops controlling Gregory, then security breach happens.
Hello everyone, this is Shykro here to summarize my personal take on this theory. When I first saw the evidence that Xantum presented, my response could only be described as a slow facepalm with my desk. Because wow, I can't believe he put together the pieces as well as he did. But anyway, so in my personal, sort of narrative-based interpretation, sorry MedPat, that I cover in my sister video to this one, I think that Michael might be in control of Gregory, perhaps after freeing him from the glitch trap influence that we see Gregory under in the story GGY. Perhaps Michael was the sort of puppet master behind security breach all along.
I want to announce this channel's first ARG. For this ARG, I want you guys to dive deep into Special Delivery, Security Breach, and the books to find out what Michael was doing during Security Breach and what department is Michael working in. If you found something interesting, feel free to make a post on Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube with the hashtag XantormikeARG. In part 2, I will be going over all the interesting Easter eggs and evidence you guys found. Good luck! I just want to thank you guys for supporting the Yendo Theory video. It currently has 16,000 views and multiple comments debunking the stupid theory. Now, I'm usually very good at making FNAF theories, but some of them are a bit stupid. I'm planning on making a video debunking my own Yendo theory, but not yet. Please subscribe to Shykro. I thank him for being a part of this huge video. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, like the video, and join the party. Stay safe and stay FAZTASTIC.